Walking through a wall sounds like an amazing superpower, but in reality, this might not be as cool as it sounds. No clipping through a wall or floor might bring you somewhere else entirely, instead of the other side of the wall. Stuck in an almost endless landscape with no end in sight. And after all, you might not even be alone. Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Weird VRChat Worlds. Today we'll be checking out something very creepy and sinister called the Backrooms. The Backrooms are certainly a place you never want to visit in real life, so that's why we're actually checking it out in VR. The Backrooms is a dimension accessible by no clipping through either a wall or a floor. It exists of approximately 600 billion square miles or 1.5 billion square kilometers. It's made up of a very repetitive yellow-looking area that closely resembles an office floor. The area also stinks of moist carpet, and it's accompanied by humming lights that can be seen everywhere. According to the Backrooms information that's online, there's a total of 9 main levels, this level being level 0. So in order to make it out alive, you need to make it all the way through all levels. Next to this, albeit level 0 being one of the safest levels, you might not be entirely alone, so you'll always have to be on your toes. However, we will be trying to escape the Backrooms ourselves here in VRChat. There are many different versions of the Backrooms mapped, but we will be checking out the one with the most content and interesting things to see. The map we'll be checking out is made by Zay. This map is still a work in progress, but with a potential future to have it finished. This map on the surface also looks very basic and simple, but there's more to this map than the first glance gives. So I'd say without further ado, we should go check it out. Also, if you're enjoying this video so far, please consider liking and subscribing, as it really helps me out and be really cool. Alright, here we go. From the start, this map exists of 2 main areas. Both of them are basically just mirror rooms. This area closely resembles the level 0 of the Backrooms, which is definitely what you should be going for, but with the extra few creepy things like eyes staring at you from the darkness. So this map from a first glance looks like a very default basic mirror room. Sounds very interesting. Why does it just start out as a mirror room? Well, this is just simply a trick to get people into believing there's nothing to this map, but there's a lot more to be discovered here. Also, here's a good example of creepy eyes staring at you from the darkness. The second room in this map is also simply just a mirror room. But like I said, there's a lot more to this map than the first eye seems, and we'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, it's just a mirror. There's also a hallway leading into a dark alleyway with a creepy red figure standing all the way at the end, which is very ominous, to say the least. A closer look inspects that he doesn't actually do anything, he just kind of stands there and gets people scared. So do not worry, there's no real jump scares on this map, at least as of yet. However, let's get to the real juice of this map. So, in the first mirror room, there's a piece of paper on the wall. This piece of paper will give you a clue in order to progress through this map. This clue will lead you somewhere to find a button that's hidden somewhere in the dark world. These buttons once again tell you exactly what you should be doing next. The map loosely consists of progressing through the entire map like this, and finding the right clues and solving them, and figuring out where to go next. Without spoiling the obvious solutions to the puzzles here, I'm going to the next area, which is a riddle room. You'll be tasked with a riddle. You'll have to pick the right door. Picking the wrong door might lead into some dire consequences. During your timer in the Backrooms, you'll be sent back to the spawn quite a bit, because you'll be going back and forth to certain areas. In the spawn room, there's also this clock on the wall. Maybe the clock on the wall is a clue, or maybe a part of the puzzles, who knows. Solving the riddles of the Backrooms will open up a new path for you to discover. This one is a door simply locked by a key code of some sorts. This is definitely where the escape room energy of the Backrooms comes into play, where you have to kind of painfully figure out how to solve these puzzles, because this is the part where it gets much tougher. Also, the part where it gets much scarier. The next area here is filled with really, really tough puzzles to figure out, but there's also a door with 3 orbs above it. Your next objective is to actually turn on all these orbs so you can go through the door. In this area, there's a big button that you can click that will guide you on how to actually solve this puzzle. basically tells you to listen to the walls. It consists of finding the correct code of buttons to press. So good luck with that one. Turns out so far you've been very lucky. This poor soul here didn't quite make it as far as you did. But he might be the clue for the next puzzle after this. Something with a thing being stuck in his face, having a potential use. Maybe that's the clue you need for this puzzle. So far I've been very vague on how to solve these puzzles, as I actually want you to solve them yourselves when you check out this map. But what I can tell you is that you'll have to go back to the area where you had to listen to the walls. This door actually leads you to probably my favorite room of the entire map. It's a very interesting shot of a hallway with tons of locked doors, almost resembling a hotel or an apartment complex. Your mission here is to figure out the correct door combination to enter without getting trapped here forever, of course. Which is a trial and error kind of situation, but it's very doable, so do not worry. Congratulations if you made it this far on your own, because I had some help. But after solving the hotel puzzle, you'll be faced with a phone. And I think it's a good idea we actually should answer this phone right now.
You made it this far. Not bad. Most people usually give up and stare at that useless mirror that appeared in the back rooms. This place knew that most idiots would sit there and stare at themselves. Enough about that. What this call is really for is to tell you what your next step is to get the hell out of this place. I know you're sick and tired of looking for buttons to click. But it's the only way we can play it safe. We just can't have those things following us. Things are always changing down here. Obviously a new door opened up, and of course you'll have to find it. Once you get there, be careful. I don't know what the hell is lurking down there, and I'm sure you don't want to find out. Good luck. We'll meet again, I'm sure of it.
After this long monologue, we'll be able to enter a new door at the spawn area. This door will lead to the second level of the Backrooms, level 1. Level 1 is another huge dimension that consists mostly of concrete and tiles. It's also where things get much, much scarier. This is where it gets tough. You'll be tasked to enable the third orb that you found in that room where you had to fill in the color code and listen to the walls. You'll be handed a flashlight and you'll have to navigate the creepy level 1 atmosphere. And you will also be chased by a monster here, so you gotta be quick. Although, that last part was a little bit of a lie, as there currently is no monster, and this is in fact what the map ends for now. So this is the end of the map. If you made it to here, you've beaten the Backrooms. I mean, obviously there's gonna be more content to this, at least we like to hope there's gonna be more content, as the devs are working on some things for this map, so I'm curious to see if we're actually gonna see more of it. So far the map has a lot of potential and is very creepy. It kind of resembles a really tough escape room to escape, where you have to find the not so obvious answers to puzzles, which is an interesting way of handling this. If you guys actually want to go and explore this map and need some help, there is a Discord for these people. The Discord will be linked in the description, and you can join it in case you get stuck and you want some help to get out. Also, be on your lookout, because you might not be alone. Hey, thanks for watching yet another episode of Weird VRChat Worlds. If you made it to the end, thank you very much, and consider liking and subscribing if you have the time. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, also, we hit 100 subscribers. That's pretty epic. I really appreciate that. So I'll see you guys on the next one. So we'll be on Saturday. And yeah, peace.